Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What this video here is going to be, I would say episode 1 in a series that I'm going to be calling Getting Started in Slinging. It's going to be focused all about the basics for somebody who is either new to slinging or maybe wants to check out some different sling construction techniques or slinging styles. So if you're curious about slinging, if you haven't really tried it before, you're looking for a good resource, hopefully this will be a resource for you. Episode 1 is going to be about what a sling is and what it can do, and maybe some examples that I have here of slings that can be made out of different materials and in different styles. And maybe you find one that maybe strikes your interest a little bit. I'll be doing some videos on how to construct these styles of slings, tutorial videos in the days and weeks to come. So stay tuned. But let's get started with what a sling is. So a sling, it's a projectile throwing weapon or tool. People have used it for hunting, they've used it for combat and things as well. But you have a pouch and 2 strings. One string usually has a finger loop or multiple finger loops or a wrist loop. The other string has either some way to hold on to it, like a knot, or just an open end. Some of the Balearic styles, or I believe all of the Balearic styles maybe, don't have a knot on there. With or without a whip cracker. Shepherds use whip crackers on theirs, as I understand it. And these can be made out of a variety of materials. Natural materials like jute twine, hemp cord, whatever you can find. You can make it out of synthetic materials like paracord and nylon webbing, seatbelt webbing. It's a beautiful thing about a sling, is it can be made out of so many different types of materials. It's a very forgiving tool, and it is so inexpensive to build, and it's a lot of fun. So this one here, I believe this was polyester or nylon webbing, so it's very, very durable, very abrasion resistant. 550 paracord, just sewn together with some stopper knots on the ends. Just took me, I don't know, an hour to make one of these things. It doesn't cost very much. They're very easy to build. Another style here. This is definitely nylon webbing. It's a little bit narrower. 325 paracord, built in the same style, sized specifically for golf balls, for sling golfing specifically, compared to this other sling that was designed for tennis balls, but is also perfectly capable of throwing smaller projectiles like golf balls, smaller rocks, BBs, whatever you have the urge to sling. Some guys have slung metal, nuts, ball bearings, things of that nature. You can use polypropylene webbing, which you can get in the craft store. It's not very abrasion resistant, so I would recommend it only for things like tennis balls and things that aren't going to be abrasive like rocks. And again, same style, but bear in mind what you're going to be throwing is going to affect what materials you're going to use when you're making your sling. Can do all Paracord designs. This was one like the tutorial video that I've posted up here recently, the style that I've been currently using. And these ones are, all you need is paracord, and they're really durable, really flexible, and they can handle a lot. And finally, this is the last one I think I have as an example today. This one, instead of a round braid, done in a flat braid as a 3x2, it's a 6-strand flat braid, but it's 3-strand flat braid just done with 6 strands. So 3-strand flat braid, finger loop. Now this isn't really a tutorial on how to build this, we'll get into that another time, but just to show you there's different styles of pouches, different styles of cords that you can use, and different styles of paracord for different applications. This guy would be better suited for really big rocks, where some of these other things might be suited for smaller projectiles like golf balls. So that's kind of a brief overview of what a sling is and what it can do, what it can be used for, what it can be made out of. In future videos, I'll be doing some more sling construction techniques, more specialized about what types of materials are better suited for certain things, maybe types of slings that are better suited for different things, and also different slinging techniques. So if you aren't familiar with how to sling, we'll get into that in another video, probably the next episode. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you might consider liking it and commenting down below. If you have any questions, maybe consider subscribing, because we're going to be doing some extra videos in the days and weeks to come. In fact, I've got one. I don't want to get too crazy because don't want to spoil it, but got an almost dangerous sling that I'm going to be making here in the next couple of weeks and putting up a video for your enjoyment. And I would recommend you don't try that at home. But there's going to be some fun stuff done on this channel. Hopefully it can give you some inspiration to try out some new designs, get a little experimentation going on, and hopefully grow the sport, because really slinging is a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again in the next one.